Hi, this is Shreyas Sok. I am heading HR at Arcade Developers Limited. We are into real estate based out of Bombay.
Lovely. Shreyas, you just had a panel discussion right now. In 30 seconds, could you share some of the key highlights from your panel?
Uh, it is about learning and it is about continuous learning. So, when we say continuous learning, it need not be specific to only processes and which are well defined, but then how do you learn and continuously improve those processes? So, a learning when it comes to change in your skills or knowledge or behavior, that learning should happen.
Right. If you had to cut your L&D budget by 50%, what would you still refuse to stop and why?
I would not want to cut the L&D budget. Why should I cut the L&D budget?
It was a hypothetical question. But what is one skill that you think will become obsolete in the next 3 years?
No skill will become obsolete. Why would any skill want to be absolute?
Okay. If now L&D has become a business driver, could you give us one proof point for that?
When you connect the learnings to your business outcomes, that defines L&D is so important.
Okay, and what is the biggest myth leaders still believe about learning at work?
It's just hours that you need to complete out of your regular work.
And on the contrary, what should it be?
It should be you should be contributing towards your business, and whatever gaps which are there, which are restricting you to contribute to the business, should be covered up.
Okay, will AI reduce the need for formal training or make it more critical than ever?
No, AI would definitely add value. It will not remove anything. At the same time, you should be able to adapt to the AI.
Mhm.
If you do not adapt to the AI, then yes, you are at a risk.
How do you maintain a balance between human judgment and also machine intelligence in the learning process?
Human judgment is always required. I mean, what you give to the machine is something that is made by a human, right? So that would need continuous improvement and continuous change.
What is one metric that you think is very, very important and relevant to understand the impact of any learning tool, a training exercise, and assessment that's happening at organizations?
Year on year growth of the organization, the EBITDA.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today and thank you for your
Thank
insights.
you.